Much of the valley remains at a standstill this morning after the biggest blizzard of the season so far. A lot of the places you want to go to this morning are either closed or their opening is delayed. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this very snowy Monday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day.
This December storm is nothing to mess with. Major highways, including I-29 and I-94, are still closed. We're taking a live look at the North Dakota travel map. Those solid red lines mean roadblocks are up. There's also no travel advised still in Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead, or Cass County, and really well beyond the FM area, including north toward the Canadian border and south into South Dakota.
The Clay County Sheriff says people who ignore no travel warnings are putting deputies, troopers, plow drivers, and tow drivers at risk. And he says at least one tow service is no longer sending their drivers into rural areas because of those lousy conditions. However, the northwest part of Minnesota and west central part has had their no travel advisory lifted this morning. But again, that doesn't mean road conditions are ideal.
Yeah, closures and delays today in town include government offices and services, clinics, school buildings. Good news, there's no school. We're still on Christmas break. You can check the list as we crawl the announcements on the bottom of your TV screen, or of course anytime by going to valleynewslive.com. Just click on the closings and delays tab at the top of our homepage. Plow drivers have done a pretty good job on major roads overnight, but getting to those from your house is the problem for a lot of people.
And the Valley Today's Callie Hubbard is out in the neighborhoods this morning, giving us a look at that mess that you're going to encounter when you head outside. Good morning, Callie.
Hi, good morning, guys. I'm here in a neighborhood in South Fargo along 24th Avenue South. And as you can see, I mean, just how much snow is accumulated in these neighborhoods. If you take a walk with me this way, you can see probably a foot of snow is built up in these intersections. And something that I want to make mention to you guys is that it's really, really slick. So if I get a little bit closer to you, you can kind of see. So if you get stuck in one of these intersections, it's going to make it even harder for your car wheels to grab that traction to start moving along. And if you take a walk with me this way, I mean, just how much snow is built up. Look at these driveways. These cars are already starting. People that have made their way out on their morning commutes are already having a hard time getting out of their driveways just because of how much snow is in these intersections, just all throughout these neighborhoods. Here in South Fargo, we haven't been able to make it that far just because of how much snow is here. We actually got stuck a little bit ago, but a good Samaritan helped us out. So definitely be careful on your morning commutes this morning. We're going to keep you updated throughout the morning, and be sure to tune into our app as well for the latest updates on this storm.
Callie Hubbard reporting live for us this morning from South Fargo, and I drove in from West Fargo this morning. Actually, my husband had to get up in the middle of the night and drive me here because my car would not have made it. Our side streets not cleared yet.
Yeah, and in Moorhead where I live, they look like that too. I have a four-wheel drive pickup, and I got hung up once, had to kind of rock it back and forth to get out. So be careful out there this morning as you make your way. Callie Hubbard, thank you very much. But for what happened overnight and what we can expect for the rest of our forecast today, let's head on over to meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Jordan. Good morning, everybody. Here's another one of those weather photos. This one is of overhanging snow in Litchfield, North Dakota. So we got a lot of heavy, wet snow across the region. Thank you, everybody, for your photos. Thank you to Nathan for this one. Here's the snow reports we have gotten since around 2 or 3 in the morning. Mapleton at 14 inches. A lot of areas 12 to 13 inches, including Mackinac, the Fargo, and the Grand Forks area. Now 7 to 9 inches, including Michigan, Pelican Rapids, the Roseau area, Devil's Lake reporting 5 inches, although that Devil's Lake total might go up because it is snowing moderate to heavy out in that direction. Here's a look at our radar right now. First off, we have some areas across our Minnesota counties that are dry with mostly cloudy skies. We do have a band of some light snow stretching from just south of Thief River Falls through Fosston and into Detroit Lakes and the Barnesville area. Fargo, some light snow. It stretches all the way up the Red River Valley. And if you're from Valley City to just south of Jamestown, south toward the South Dakota border, moderate to heavy snow in your area. the Devil's Lake area, moderate to heavy snow as you make your way down toward the Carrington area and the Maddock area. So we still have a few more hours to go with this storm. Temperatures across the region are right now into the lower to mid-teens for most of us. And you add in the wind, that could be 30 to 40 miles per hour. That does give us wind chill values of 0 to 10 below zero. Hour by hour forecast shows we do have mostly cloudy skies, but there is still a chance of some snow, especially in our western counties going through the morning, and then it should taper off by the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures getting into the upper teens in most places, and then going through the day tomorrow, partly cloudy skies with highs a little cooler. We're going to be into the mid to upper teens for your Tuesday, and then for Wednesday, mostly cloudy, high of 27, 25 on Thursday. Chance of some snow showers lasting through Friday into Saturday possibly, but by Saturday, temperatures getting to near 30, then back down to 20 for Sunday with partly cloudy skies. There's your weather. Let's check in with Devin Fry now with your traffic on the move.
Thank you, Justin, and good morning, Red River Valley. We are going down 13th Avenue now. Now, you can see up in front of me here, the roadways are still fairly snow covered. Now, city crews have been out working on it all morning, so it's definitely getting better. However, there's definitely still some work that needs to be done. Now, no matter where you're going this morning, there's going to be some hazards you face, whether they're heavily snow covered like we just saw over on 13th Avenue. If there's piles of snow like you see in this intersection here, this is a very good example of one of the hazards in particular is these pile-ups in the interstates. Now, there are a lot of these around the FM area, as you can see here on the corner of 45th Street and 13th Avenue. Now, this is something that is definitely affecting your ability to drive. These snow patches will grab you and almost stop you dead in your tracks. So those are going to be something to watch out for sure. And then there are areas where the snow is clear, but there is still a nice layer of ice that's going to be affecting your driving conditions. So no matter where you go, there's something affecting the roadways. Now, like I said, there are city crews out and about working on them, so they're going to be getting better throughout the day. But for right now, give yourself some extra time. We're going to keep checking out the roadways, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
Fargo Mayor Tim Mahoney declared a snow emergency yesterday, which delays the opening and starts of most city offices and services to noon today. That includes Fargo Cass Public Health and the Fargo Libraries. Garbage collection is delayed until 10 a.m. when many city streets are expected to be cleared, and Matt Bus is set to go at 10:15 a.m.
Snow plowing efforts around the FM Metro focused on emergency routes to start with, and then on helping first responders when they needed certain roads cleared. Plow drivers worked through the night to make a single pass through residential areas, but it was not curb to curb. Plows will return to do that later. The city of Moorhead started plowing some neighborhoods around 10 last night, and they figure it'll take about 14 hours or until mid to early afternoon today.
Drivers all over the metro are being asked to move vehicles off the street so plow drivers can make their way around. Clay County pulled plows off the roads last night because of low visibility and will resume once conditions improve.
The city of West Fargo identified some trouble spots early this morning, and you can expect them to be blocked for at least a while when you finally get out of your driveway and down the street. The areas that are impassable are the intersection at 9th Street and 12th Avenue North, westbound 26th Avenue between Cheyenne Street and 9th Street, and the intersection of 4th Street and 26th Avenue East. That's near Freedom Elementary School.
Areas on the outskirts of town are also experiencing significant snow accumulation on roads due to blowing and drifting. And again, West Fargo, Fargo, and Moorhead are urging no travel until streets can be cleaned up. And don't forget, West Fargo has a snow plow tracker on its city website where you can now see where the plows are in real time. Hector Airport in North Fargo reopened this morning as airlines slowly get back on track after a couple of storm days. But be warned, many morning flights out of town are still canceled or delayed. Our latest check at the Grand Forks Airport shows one morning departure is delayed, everything else on time. Your best bet is to check with your airline if you're flying today. Fargo fire crews worked well into the night on a major fire that started in the middle of that bad blizzard that we've had in a long time. And you can guess that the elements presented some problems. It was tough just getting to that fire. Yeah, Fargo Fire got the call around 7 last night about a building on fire in the 3300 block of 15th Street South. That fire sent a lot of water into the street, and fire crews say to watch out now for ice once traffic is back moving around the city. And firefighters around the valley are urging homeowners to check around their homes for trouble that this kind of extreme weather can cause.
They're asking people to clear snow from around the hydrants in their yards or even on their blocks. That will save fire crews some valuable times in case of an emergency like what they were up against last night. You should also make sure your furnace and sewer vents and your gas meters are also clear of snow.
And let's get our answer to our question of the morning on Facebook this morning. Over 6 billion of these are sent every single day.
The answer is emojis. I send quite a few of them myself.
Maybe some snowflake emojis
and
are
I
being
think
sent.
some like mad face emojis after we have to shovel out today, Justin.
We are getting a lot of those mad face emojis on Facebook. We still have a few more hours to go, especially in our western counties. And then the snow should start to taper off by the afternoon. And we'll see partly cloudy skies through this evening and stay dry.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start. But remember, if you want more live up-to-the-minute news and weather, especially on